This movie explains the barcode module, available in Metrics 2010 and onwards. Note that this movie is not all-inclusive. The scope here is to quickly and simply explain the how and the why of the module. Further details can be found in the Metrics user guide. There's two very different aspects to the module. I'm going to start with the sheet mark. This is where I come under the Marks menu and add intentionally a barcode mark. It could later be incorporated into a set of marks to be automatically added, but this is altogether different from the second aspect I'll show you later. Let's take this barcode and drag it up to the top here just so I can see it much easier. And I'm going to increase the size of this. Part of it, let's go to say 40 inches, and the height, bar height we'll say is 40 as well. Okay, just so we've got a nice large barcode at the top up here. Now the way the barcode gets resolved is through the type. First of all, I'll leave this one at 128. We do have another choice, but it's primarily the variables that you put in here. So as an example, I might use a variable called project ID. Now the barcode just changed, and it's now resolving flyer letter stepped. That's the name of this project. It could be your job name, your job number, etc. We could also have this resolve as text underneath it. Flyer letter stepped. So this is a perfect type of mark to add to a project as a mark set, so that every time we add the set, the mark automatically appears along with color bars and takeoff marks, side guides, etc., and automatically resolves the name of the project. We can also, of course, resolve date, time, and a number of, which signature number it is, the front, the back, etc. There's a great number of different variables that can be encoded as a barcode, and of course the human readable text underneath it. This is the simplest form of this mark. I'll show you another more advanced example. Let's open up this project here. I've got two different books, Catalog 244, Catalog 199. They've both got 8 pages in them. I'm going to use Autoplan on just the text right now. We'll ignore the covers for this discussion. Metrics has put this all together, searched through and found standard layouts for everything, and here's where it's combined 8 pages from 2 different books. Ignore the mark at the bottom. I'll get back to that one in a second. It's just more for illustrative purposes. But this layout found a standard in the database. The standard included some barcode marks. One here and one here. Let's go zoom in and take a look at these. And I'll pan across. And there it is. Well, what's happening? We've got barcode part and a human readable part. The barcode part is resolving the product name, the signature number, or the component number, out of the total component number. So we get as a resolved bit, of course we can't read the barcode with our eyes here, but we can see how it's resolving, Catalog 244, 5, 6. The text component part of it is a little more expressive, Catalog 244, form 5 of 6. The exact same mark placed over here resolves a little differently, Catalog 199, 2, 6. And we can see the same thing expressively down below. How this is happening, I had the exact same mark placed at the bottom, much larger, just so we can see it here. It's the same resolution of information. The way it works, though, is, and the genius behind this mark, the mark itself, even though these two are absolutely identical in nature and in the variables, it's all about which component piece they're touching. This one right now is not touching anything, so it's not resolving. The moment it touches one of the components, it resolves to Catalog 244, form 5 of 6. If I make a copy of that mark and put one over here, it resolves to the product name of this product. So it's an incredibly easy mark to use. It can be part of mark sets. The value here is for people that have the equipment to read these barcodes as these products are moving through some type of production line. So particularly in the case of bound work, we've got signatures moving along that can be automatically read. A machine can pick up and say, wait a minute, that signature's from the wrong book, or the signatures are in the wrong sequence, or we're missing a signature, etc. So for any type of automated production line with a barcode reader, this is an absolutely essential feature. Now there's another part to this feature. It's absolutely unrelated to this altogether, but uses barcode technology. Let's go ahead and close this project. Let's open up this project here. Okay, I've got a layout, 4 different products on it. We can see these on the left here. Now in the case of this project, the first 2 products We can see those kind of intermingled on the left here in one common product group. They're actually the same product on the front of the card. It's only on the back of the card that the content is slightly varied. So here's the issue. When I go ahead and export this out, whether I do an imposed PDF or a JDF, doesn't really matter. I'm going to do an imposed PDF right now just so we can see the layout. I'll send this to my desktop. Let's minimize this and go open it up. So we can see all these products here. It looks great. When this is handed to the cutting operator, there's a chance that the cutting operator, looking at these products on the left here that are all identical, might make a mistake. He can make two different mistakes more than likely. Cutting all these out, sticking them all in one box and shipping them to a single location, when we know, looking back at the metrics project here, that some of these were intended for one destination and some are really for another destination. Or it's very easy when cutting, the operator might have put all of them in the right boxes except maybe this card right here that ended up getting put with the yellow product, the first one. So it's just altogether too easy on the cutting table to make mistakes. As soon as we're doing any kind of combining or gang work, things like that, way too easy to make mistakes. So this barcode feature aims to resolve some of that. Let's go back to metrics. We're going to export now. This is so incredibly easy to use. We would again be exporting either imposed PDF or JDF, whatever it is that's going down to prepress for actual ripping and so forth. At the very same time, we would export a barcode imposed PDF. And this is of course what the module is providing to us. What it does now, if we scroll down in the options here, in the barcode properties, it's going to take whatever you put in here, product name I think would be the most reasonable one, as both barcode and human readable text with some other options as well, and it's going to encode that and place it in the center of every product. Let's take a look at that. And here I have my barcode imposed PDF. Looks just like the other one except that there's a barcode in the middle of every product. Let's go ahead and zoom in here, take a look at this. You can see that here I've got the product in the background and then BC9982, BC9111. The idea behind this feature is we would export this as a PDF and plot this at actual size on an inkjet plotter, lay this exactly right on top of the rest of the product sheets as they go through the guillotine cutter. So every product now that gets cut out on the guillotine machine has got a product on top. Its first sheet, if you will, is the barcode, both machine and human readable. Nobody should have any excuses now as to why the wrong product went in the wrong box. I'll say this, even without the barcode reader, this feature is very valuable because it's putting the product name human readable on the top of every single product. You really can't make a mistake if you employ this and are diligent about scanning every product, either again visually or with a barcode wand reader. This is a tremendous time saver and a tremendous quality assurance tool for those that do any type of combining, certainly any kind of gang work. That's the essence of the barcode module. Very easy to use and a very powerful addition